Welcome back to Tati TV. Today, do you see what it is? I know I'm a little late. I should have been tried this, but I finally have flaming hot pickles and flaming hot, not mozzarella cheese sticks. I think I have habanero jack and chipotle cheddar, and I also have some marinara sauce and some ranch. So I'm gonna go ahead and try these. If you're new here, howdy. If you've been rocking with me since day one, don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. And y'all know I got my water. It's not cocktail time yet, but you know I got the water. Make it look pretty like it's a drink, but we're gonna get right on into it. Like I was saying in my last video, it is also Mental Health Awareness Month, so I'm hoping that you fellas and you ladies are really taking some time to love on yourself and do some things specifically for you, and to be very, very selfish. But I'm so excited, I can't wait to bite this. Ooh, do you see it? Mm. Mm. Give him that marinara sauce. Mmm. Ciao. I'm missing out. Remember when you was little and you used to watch cartoons or shows, and whenever somebody did something or bit into something that was really good, they'd bite? And then the music would play and the lights will highlight all around them of the object. That's how I feel about this. This is so good. Okay, so I'm not gonna give you guys like any type of story time today, because I gave you a little piece of a story yesterday, but I'm gonna tell y'all about today. So I have this friend, a really good homegirl of mine. And you know, we usually talk quite often during the week. So sometimes I get a little busy and we don't talk. And sometimes, you know how women are, your women friends. Sometimes she do this little crazy thing where she'll block me from all social medias, block me from calling her, because she got to get attitude. And of course, because I know that I've been being a bad friend sometimes, that I just got to take it and let her yell at me, but Okay. This cheese stick is really good. I wish I had a little cheese pulled to it, but it might have cooled down a little bit too much. I think it's good. It's still cool though. Still good. Really, really good. I say all that today. And yes, friend, if you're watching, I'm talking about you, because you always blocking me and getting attitude when I don't talk to you. That also can fall under the categories of mental health. Like I said yesterday, sometimes a text or a phone call to somebody that you love, anybody that you love, sometimes that's all that they need. Like, you never know what somebody is going through. And she was so right. I hadn't talked to her in like a week and I hadn't called her. So she had a complete attitude with me, but it was the same exact thing that I touched on yesterday. Like, sometimes you just have to reach out and send a text or a phone call. Even though I sent a text, but she real spoiled, so what she really wanted was a FaceTime. So if you're watching, I love you. Mwah. This is really, really good. So how was your guys' day? Did anybody participate in any type of like self-love activities, anything to help, you know, with your mental health? Massages, pedicures. Did you get to read a few pages of your favorite book, the gym. When you spend time with your kids. Do you have a therapist? Did you have a session today? This is so good. Today was a personal day for me. I mean, what I mean by that was I was completely super lazy today. Like when I say completely super lazy, I think I laid in the bed for the majority of my day today. It doesn't make any sense how good this is. Look at that. Mother's Day is almost here, y'all. What are you doing for yourself? Well, since I have a grandmother. My grandmother lives in Massachusetts, but since I don't really have a mother that I can really shower with anything this year, I'll probably just do something really nice for myself or go somewhere and have a martini for my... Ooh, this is that Chipotle cheddar one. Okay. Got a little cheese ball for you. The jalapeno, the Chipotle cheddar one has like a smoky taste to it. Where was these snacks when I was a kid? I swear. I feel so bad indulging in stuff like this as an adult, but the teenage Tati, middle school Tati, elementary school Tati, man, I would have made this every day when I came home from school. We had some good snacks back then, don't get me wrong. But this is a game changer. This is a real bad game changer. It's 4:14 in the morning, and I'm tearing these fried pickles up. The only thing about fried food that I be like, oh, it's so good, but man, it's so heavy. I want to eat all of this, but I'm already honestly like feeling full. That's why I stay away from fried foods. As much as I used to love it, I just can't do it like that anymore. I really hope that anybody out there really receives this message and really just decides, you know what, I'm going to go get some help. I'm going to go talk to somebody. It is okay. There's so many different communities where it's a stigma where we shouldn't talk about it, or we make people feel ashamed about talking about it, or you just want to rub it off as somebody being angry, or they're just tired, or they're just this, or they're just that, when really it's not always that. It's not. So I hope that somebody out there is is ready to break the stigma and ready to talk about it, and ready to show everyone else around them or someone else their strength, so that someone else can view them and regain some of their own type of strength as well. Even me, like I told you in my video yesterday, like I have things that trigger me. I have, issues. I have, I was in a car accident when I was in elementary school with my mother and her boyfriend at the time, and a woman was eating and driving, and she ran a stop sign, and she hit our car, and the car spun 3 times, and when the car stopped, my mother wasn't in the car. She was a block away from the vehicle. So sometimes, even now as a grown woman, like sometimes, being in a car with someone as a passenger, and somebody is driving and they may be texting on their phone, or just even if they just pick it up just for a slight second, like I am literally have an anxiety attack. Like I literally bring an anxiety pill with me just in case, just for that reason. I can be so fine, and I could literally be in the car with someone, and if you pick your phone and I see you scroll a second too long, all of a sudden I go into complete panic mode, because I remember that day like it was yesterday. Like I remember when the car stopped and my mother wasn't in the car. So I still have some childhood trauma that affects me sometimes, just being on the road. And it's so many, many, many years later. But, over the years it's gotten better. But, I still sometimes be terrified to be in the car. Like, terrified to be in the car with other people, and not even necessarily sometimes the person that's driving me. Sometimes I'm so terrified for other people, because the way I was raised is you don't drive for yourself. You drive for other people. But when other people are being negligent, what can you do? Even with my son, when my son is out with his friends, I am terrified. Not that I'm terrified with for my son because they're just out being teenagers and doing whatever they want to do. Like, I'm really terrified because I'm like, okay, these other teenage new drivers are driving my baby around. They don't have that much life experience. Anything could happen. I be terrified. I be so scared. I do. Can't lie. I felt like I was talking too much. My hands was just going. Wasn't no food going from plate to mouth, plate to mouth. Let me shut up. I said, they sick of me. It's okay. Because I love you. I'm gonna really taste the habanero now. I'm in full. I am. I'm gonna eat one more piece for y'all. Because I'm not trying to catch the itis. And with it being 4:20 in the morning, I need to stay up at least an hour. I can't go upstairs and get in bed after I ate this. I'm gonna wake up and have a little Buddha belly. And I don't want to hear my son mouth. My son will be like, Mom, let me roll your stomach. You need to go to the gym. I ain't got time. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna eat one more piece. This is my last piece. You see, I was dreading it. I picked it up and I put it back down. Look at that. It's just so beautiful. That's just one thing I love about food. I love beautiful, beautiful food. This is so bomb. I wish my mama was here. She would be like, Tatiana, what is this? Let me have a bite. I remember when I was a little girl. I'm from the East Coast. I was raised on the East Coast, but I was born in Detroit, so I love, love, love steak and cheese sandwiches. I don't eat beef anymore, but when I was a little girl, my mama did not like mayonnaise. So I used to try to order my steak and cheese sandwiches with mayonnaise so she wouldn't take a bite. Oh, my grandpa would come get me and take me to get my sandwich and drop me off home. As soon as I open my sandwich, she'd be like, baby girl, let me get a bite. I'd be like, Ma, no, we got mayonnaise on it. We'll just wipe it off a little bit. Man, as kids, you be trying to do the little slickest stuff. But she was on to me, honey. She still was like, I don't care. I'm taking this bite. You've been my daughter all your life. You know I don't like mayonnaise. Give me a bite. Needless to say, she built up a tolerance for mayonnaise. Oh, you know, I remember she used to eat. She used to eat chillins with ketchup. Ketchup? Mom. I know you can see this video from the heavens. Mom, ketchup and chillins? It's cool. I love you. That was a really weird combination. Oh, okay, guys. I am full. I do not want to stuff myself. I try not to eat to the point of I'm just stuffed and I'm like, ugh, healed over. I try to eat until I'm fully satisfied, and I have reached that point. So thank you guys for stopping by and pulling up a seat with me as usual. I love you, love you, love you. My Tati tidbit for the day is always the same thing. And a mercy. No, I'm just playing. If you woke up today and put your feet on the ground, the devil had an attitude, but God's got a plan. Okay, I'm just playing. Okay, until the next video. I love you guys. Bye.